Hello, guys. My name is Vita. I'm live streaming specially for you from Ukraine. And today's topic is why so many foreign men get scammed $1 billion by online scamming. So, guys, today we're going to discuss this topic. If everything is fine, I'm all yours for 2 hours for your disposal, okay? And for newbies, for who still doesn't know me, probably I would like to show some short intro video about myself that you can have an idea who I am and what's my purpose is here, why I'm actually here. So,
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
if we're talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. So, guys, so far nothing changed in this 2023, okay? And as always, you please feel free to ask me any type of questions regarding Ukrainian ladies, current events, war, politics, history, mentality, whatever you want to know. And if you like my opinion, if you want to know my idea, so please, no hesitation, no doubts. Feel free, absolutely. I'm open to answer any of your hot burning questions. So, hello, everybody, once again in this 2023, probably with whom we didn't met New Year here. So, greetings to all of you. And guys, I will announce the last announcement so far, and then we get back to our topic for today. So we are starting up our membership on the channel, which will bring more cool features to our live streams. And at the same time, it will help as well our channel to grow. So we will be launching this quite soon, and we will update you about that. So far, guys, let's talk about probably my favorite topic, my beloved topic. Though it seems to me I talked maybe a million times about this to you on this YouTube channel, to my friends, to my clients. So let's see and let's talk why men get scammed billions by online dating scams. So actually, I have a very short answer for you, but let's talk a little bit, let's discuss, and then I guess some of you probably would like to share some of your story, some of your experience, or you will have some questions regarding this topic. And of course, due to my answers, you can get as well much more instructions, good points, probably some hints. And now let me share with you some of my main ideas. So I guess the topic which we're going to discuss with you today is considered to be one of the most painful, especially for foreign guys, for all guys all over the world, but in regard between Ukrainian ladies and foreign guys. So day by day, years by years, foreigners keep being severely scammed by vicious Ukrainian ladies online, and not always online, but most cases, of course, online. It's the easiest way, right? For you to get into trap and for girls to trick you, to fool you. So in this way, you guys, remind me some naive butterflies which keep flying to the fire and simply got burned into this attractive at the same time, but another time dangerous fire. So it's like a vicious circle all the time, almost all the same stories. So YouTube channel and some honest, good, trustworthy agencies keep educating you, giving you real instructions and main points, but as I see so far, lessons not taught very well still. Not by all of you, but by many still, unfortunately. So let's investigate why. And once again, why millions of foreign guys keep getting into scam trap with this inviolable regularity. So I don't want actually to retell thousands of tragic stories, which I've heard personally from my ex-clients, my friends, and of course, which I met in internet. I guess all of you heard a lot of really dramatic and awful stories with losing by guys thousands, sometimes thousands of thousands, dollars. But all that, already all these typical and standard schemes already, I guess, how it usually happens. What's the scenario? So, but girls also, they are becoming more and more inventive, more tricky, trying to find new ways and methods to trick you because they know also that I mean, you guys, foreign guys in general, right? Some of you already learned mistakes, some already had this painful, absolutely drastic experience, some already wise and know what to do and how to push away the scammer, but still a lot of guys got tempted. So for me, that sounds like eternal battle, never ending, everlasting, when two enemies from one side are scammers, Ukrainian ladies online, right? And you guys, victims of frauds and these fraudulent schemes, and from another side, right? So I personally feel that this battle, this story, probably will never end. The only hope, my personal hope, that really the percentage of you guys scam victims will reduce year by year, and you guys will be so well taught and instructed. You need to have this sixth feeling, sense, this insight that you won't be scammed or you can't be scammed so easily by any means. So, as you know, Ukraine, of course, is a very popular country, very famous and very attractive and frequent place of destination for expensive tours, of different matchmaking agencies and kind of nucleus of international agencies which charge men exorbitant prices, absolutely, like, sometimes cosmic prices, just for possibility to contact Ukrainian ladies. So Ukraine is so much famous in this way about these matchmaking frauds that you probably know American reality show which called The Bride for 90 Days. I don't know if you watch it. If not, probably will be interesting for you to see it. This show took the fact of scheme in Ukraine as a main guideline for their scenario. So for some people, these stories, still seems to be funny and ridiculous, but unfortunately, the results of such unhappy ends are absolutely, in most cases, broken hearts and empty pockets. So mostly, personally, I am sorry in such situations for lost hopes and for broken illusions. Actually, for broken heart. Because money, guys, it's kind of payment for stupidity. Stupidity, not going to offend someone, uh, some kind of stupidity. But you know, we in Ukraine has some idea about when you are being scammed or when something really went wrong and you lost amount of money, like big, mostly big amount of money. So we said thanks to God that you took something by money. So we consider it kind of payment for something really bad, what could happen, and probably what could be much, much worse. You know, so you kind like paid with money. Money, of course, it's a very absolutely painful topic. And I know that some of you really working hard and trying to make economy and trying to save some money for your future, for your period when you are retired, to be able to travel, maybe to buy some property, maybe to pay your credits. That's absolutely a painful topic for people, I guess, all over the world. But money still you can earn, you can, you know, do something with that. But broken heart, that's the most bad side of these situations. So to cure heart and to rebuild trust is practically impossible. That's why I am always really sorry for guys who got into such traps. So unfortunately, due to my experience, I know personally some people, some guys, foreign guys, who even being aware about the danger of being scammed, and guys still can't help being tempted, you know, to the chance to meet the love. All these sweet seducing words and phrases, we mentioned them already, and I want to make a stress on them once again. Guys, please remember, that's not typical for Ukrainian ladies, no matter what. That's typical phrases only for scammers or for, I don't know, shallow-minded probably, some girls who really want to get you into bed or to get something from you, but definitely not love. So all these phrases which are commonly used by our beautiful seducers, like my wild angel, my treasure, my king, my prince, my destiny, baby, my future husband, my whatever, and all the rest of such blah blah blah, as I used to call these phrases, definitely cares men's ears, you know, and men's ego. What is the most important? What even more important? So when woman tells that man wakes up a wild cat deeply inside of her, or you sometimes, you know, meow, pretending like a sweet pussycat or something, men, ordinary men, can't stay indifferent because, of course, all this touches his basic instincts, the instinct to be alpha male, to be the hero, to be able to turn on women even remotely on distance, right? So even words that my heart will always belong to the only one man during my life can make foreign men seriously think that the lady really has such a decency in her mind. Though if you think seriously and wisely, I can tell you that not a single normal woman will declare such phrase at her pages, at social networks, or at her profiles, no matter where you can meet her, on Viber, on WhatsApp, on different platforms for dating, or in some dating agency, if her letter, introduction letter, began with such phrases. My only one, of course, no name, because she doesn't know who will be still this only one, right? So normal woman will not use this. typical phrases, because you never have a guarantee that you're gonna fall in love with just one man, and you probably get married and you hope that this will be your only marriage, but there are always no guarantee. And of course, adequate person won't put such phrases that you can notice these phrases. And of course, that's the first trap where you guys got. You see this phrase and you like click, okay, she is the only one. She really wants one man in her life. That's what I'm looking for. And that was the first hook. And then more and more and more and more, day by day, day by day. So ordinary woman with an ordinary lifestyle won't spend time and money for constant photo sessions. I also mentioned that already. Some, of course, really nice photos, of course, even professional, must be, of course, at every lady, because every lady want to feel maybe once or twice kind of princess, not like she looks in ordinary life, to see how she probably can look from coming from spa salon or coming from a beauty salon. So to make this professional makeup when photographer working with you, so you really can watch it, can look at these photos, and then you feel special. But when you see only professional photos, please stop writing to these people. Stop writing. These people are professionals and they spend a lot of money to attract you. And that's the hook, to attract you by their physical beauty, not by their mentality, inner world, psychology, kind-hearted, maybe high intellectual level, being smart, wise, being a good housekeeper, housewife, but still all these directed to evoke, to wake up your man's basic instincts. And of course, unfortunately, most guys, of course, hooked. So, guys, long story short, my verdict or deliverance. So, first of all, most scam victims have non-realistic expectations. That's from practice, from experience. What kind of non-realistic expectations? First of all, about possible age gap, right? When you are 50 or 60-year-old and you're looking for a girl which is 25, 22, 23, 27 maybe, when the age gap is too big, and you still think realistically that she will be interested. I don't deny the possibility. I don't deny the chance of happening. You remember, yes, I told you, if you believe in fairy tales, there is always a place for fairy tales in your life, always. But still, you need to be realistic. Of course, by coincidence, chemistry, love from the first sight, whatever, can be. But you need to know the person. You need to see the person face to face. Some physical body language, all this influence your first opinion about person. Just looking at the photo, if you are Alain Delon, or a real macho, very sporty, very nice, fashionable guy, like no one lady can just, stay indifferent looking at your photo. Then maybe. But still, remember, too big age gap will influence your marriage, will influence your relationship, will influence the schedule of your biorhythm. 25-year-old girl and you even 50. Even I feel the difference, though I'm still not 50, but I see great difference between my condition, physical condition right now, and let's say even 5 years ago. So it's more and more difficult. You become more lazy. You prefer, instead of going to party, to stay in bed, to watch some movie. You sometimes probably don't want these loud crowds. So all this, of course, will influence your relationship with your lady. So realistic expectations about the age. And of course, including realistic expectations about yourself, your physical attractiveness, how you look like, right? And realistic expectations about your future lady. I know that all of you dreaming about super models, Miss Universe 2022, whatever. That's understandable. But be realistic. At the end of my explaining to you, sharing with you my ideas, I will show you a few photos. One type is like the most trendy, fashionable ladies right now, which attract most of all you guys. And more simple Ukrainian ladies, also with makeup, also probably with a professional photographer made. But I want you really to see the difference by your own eyes. Face expression, the amount of makeup, the amount of made up procedures, lips, skulls, right? If the word is correct, hairs, breast, whatever. So you need to feel already the being natural and genuine and being full of invested money in these beauty procedures. So, unfortunately, most men, by their psychological type, are happy to be scammed. And here is the clue, guys, to my mind. Correct me if I'm mistaken. We're going to discuss that later. But we in Ukrainian and Russian language, we have this proverb: no need to lie me, I am happy myself to be fooled. Some guys really keep looking for these adventures. I know such people, and I teach them and I give them hints and I give them red flags and I explain them how must be and what is wrong, and they keep doing the same mistakes. Incredible, just incredible, because you guys sometimes really want to be fooled. So most people are more eager to hear sweet lie instead of unpleasant truth, which can hurt, of course, and make you guys feel stupid sometimes, non-mature enough, not wise enough to see, to clarify where is the truth and where is scam. So even strong men, of course, can have their weakness and their like weak side, right? Which can be hurt easily. And it's very pleasant to live in some pinky pony world, with the feeling that you have a couple, okay, distantly, but still it's a couple. It's a real person somewhere 1,000 kilometers away who is thinking about you every morning, every noon, every bedtime, making plans, waiting for your messages, that you real man, right? And someone very far from you really cares about you. Of course, this feeling make you happy, make your heart beating, and make you feel warmer, make you make plans for future, to have some ideas how it can be. And the more you get into these plans, into your dreams, so the more you don't want to lose this illusion, to lose this feeling. Remember, when people, and probably you guys all have experience of unhappy love, okay, maybe like love from one side, but so not mutual love, right? Or if something happened after relationship, what you usually remember, what you usually think, some good moments, right? Yeah, of course, if it was a fight and if your mutual partnership was absolutely like disaster, catastrophe, right? So of course you will remember some bad situations. But normally, let's say if the lady left you without any obvious reason, what you guys will remember always? Only good, romantic, the most romantic and nice moments, minutes, seconds, hours, days, whatever. How you spend nights together, some jokes, when you maybe travel together, some romantic dinners. So you gonna play over and over and over all these happy moments, though the situation already is like total, you know disaster. Let's call it disaster. So you still want to get back into that nice illusion, into that nice atmosphere. So that's the same. The more you start dreaming, you make yourself thinking and thinking and thinking, and then you start to be blind. You just start to be blind. But even if you feel something, I noticed that from my experience talking to most of you, even if you feel something is wrong, you don't let your mind to start talking to you like, hey guy, stop, here is something wrong. Either stop it completely or clarify and then go ahead if it's just your paranoia, right? So your heart is wanting love, your mind probably signalizing you with some red lights, but you block your mind. You just want to listen your heart because you want to sink into this warm feeling that somebody needs you, that you're not alone anymore. That's understandable. So loneliness can make people weak and believe in such fairy tales, but in bad fairy tales, right? Because, fairy tales still exist. So actually, the main idea is the worse is the real situation in your life, like the more desperate, right? The more it hurts, the more man needs sweet lie. That's the basic demand of the person. And then you're ready to be easily fooled up. The truth has no compromises, because the truth is direct. Truth is just black and white, no uh, middle, no middle colors, no shadows, nothing, just black or white. So truth doesn't depend on your desires, on your wishes, on your dreams. Truth is always a truth, no matter. There is the only truth, right? But if we talk about lying, so lie in its turn take into consideration always your personal expectations, your wishes, your desires, even dreams sometimes. And if you want and fit in with all this mentioned above, so the lie really can be flexible up to your inner expectations and desire. So think about that, and I hope you understand the way how I wanted to explain that to you. One more reason, guys. Wrong choice. Wrong choice, very important. Lots of wrong choices actually made by you, starting from the choosing the wrong agency, right? And finishing, of course, with choosing the wrong ladies. So when you want to use some matchmaking agency, some companies, some platforms for communicating with ladies, so you need to read reviews, you need to ask some other people. So don't start immediately to communicate. Don't start to pay immediately for messaging, because I know that guys just for messaging can lose like really thousands of dollars just for messaging, never even seeing the lady face to face. When lady reject to give her phone number, when lady reject to move out of the dating site, right? To meet maybe on Viber, on WhatsApp, or on Skype, whatever platform you or messenger you decide to use for these meetings. When lady never gives you address, even when you ask her that you want to send her some flowers, some fruit, some pleasant things, maybe some parcel, right? So that always should make you suspicious. So sincere lady always will try to get out of scamming websites and try to pass the information somehow about you. You always also remember that if you cannot find the lady in any social network, that's also very bad signal. So remember about that. And also about some ideas about expectations. Why some guys really think when they look at really beautiful lady, not ordinary nice lady you can meet outside on the street, or in some cafe or shop, but really like lady which is looking, which looks like a lady from glance, from some fashionable magazine, some journal. Why you have this idea in your mind that such ladies cannot find the man here in Ukraine? So just think realistically. And I will open you one very big secret. Unfortunately, like really cool ladies, cool, I mean visually, who are looking like a who are looking gorgeous, like diva, like something with absolutely perfect body, with a beautiful, absolutely face, in an expensive clothes. Everything is beautiful. If you look at these ladies, everything, starting from nails up to her teeth, everything is perfect. Uh, Such type of ladies, actually, they don't want to get married, and they try to postpone that moment as long as they can. These ladies just prefer sponsors, providers for all their fashionable needs. Better sometimes even few ones, right? Because they are not dreaming, believe me, to wash men's socks and to cook borscht day by day. Most of them afraid even to spoil their body by milking, breasting child after giving birth, to sink into diapers. So they don't want to lose their freedom. For me, that is so obviously that I look sometimes what type of ladies you're choosing and then complaining about if something went wrong or is going wrong or already happened. That even when I look at photos, it's so clearly to understand, guys, this lady is not looking for husband, is not looking for family. So please, attention regarding this idea. We are talking right now about just specifically this new trendy type of girls. I will show you some photos that you can differentiate the normally nice lady from this new trendy type, who are never ever going to get married. Maybe sometimes, if you're a billionaire, yes, why not? And she's ready to spend with you the rest of the life, or maybe 20 years until she's beautiful. And of course, she needs some really big budget to keep her beauty alive, right? So I will show you photos later when we finish. So the main idea, what I want to tell, is that unfortunately high intellectual level and huge life experience are not the guarantee from being scammed for any man. So any guy can be scammed, because everybody wants to be loved and everybody wants to feel this love, not like to stop being lonely. And there are, by the way, some specific features of men inherent to most possible victims and who more frequently get into such love traps. Psychologists observed these features, and you know what? That's a lack of self control, too much trust in general, just the person full of trust because he used to trust, and the desire to be treated as you usually treat people. That's, by the way, my weak side, because I always think if I treat people like this, then they should treat me like that. So for me, when I got into something wrong, uh, for me that's a not pleasant surprise. So the same story with the guys who usually got into these scammers traps. So all these scammers, they know men's weak sides, and mostly they use your most hottest desires. That's why they use all these words. My baby, you woke up the wild cat in me. Which man will deny to hear such words from the really nice and cool lady? None. None. But if you think honestly, mm, the real sensitivity, the real erotism, the real intimacy cannot happen immediately. And not even, when you contact with lady on the personal, like Viber or WhatsApp or something, like you need to have some period of time to start to trust each other. Ukrainian ladies, typically for Ukrainian ladies, we need time. We need to be sure, we need to be confident about you. And even if we feel something, we would wait until you start telling me. But at the same time, you guys make this mistake, as I mentioned already. You start too fast telling about intimate things, like, and then sometimes it can push away the lady, but for scammers, it's a good hook also. So then she understands she can use you. She know where is your weak point. So I guess that's clear, right? So the main goal, of course, to make asleep your possibility to think rationally. So if you were scammed, guys, that absolutely doesn't mean you are idiot or fool or naive in a bad way person. That just means that you need to be more cooler. I mean, to cool down your mind, more pragmatic, of course, more evaluating all possible risks, more choosy about dating sites or matchmaking agencies, and of course, more picky about type of ladies. So try to investigate, not becoming a paranoid, but in the situation with being scammed, I guess, and that's my firm belief, it's better to become a paranoid than to be scammed. So that's actually, guys, the main idea that what I wanted to tell you. So that's the topic. And I would like to show you some photos which I prepared for you. It was, give me a second, where they are. So first of all, I want to show you cool ladies. Instagram chicas, chica, all these Instagram vloggers, beauties. So due to my conversation, even to some of my friends, when they show me photos of ladies, they are practically, if you compare these photos, they're practically all the same. They have same basic features of the face, same lips, same eyes, same hairs, same everything almost. You will see the difference. And then some photos with the normal nice Ukrainian ladies, also even used like photo sessions, so you can see the difference. Let's see, guys. See, awesome, right? Kind of angel, but do you really think such lady is looking for husband abroad? And what budget she expect being spent on her? Look how many makeup. The makeup is professional. It's not bright makeup or wild makeup, right? It's professional, but it's a lot of makeup. I believe if you wash her face, of course she will be still beauty, because the features of the face still beauty, right? But it will be different face. It will be different face anymore. But of course she is angel. And if I show you, for example, the lady like this, for example, I know these girls also nice, but honestly, deeply inside of you, if you have a choice, of course you would prefer to have lady on the first photos, right? So anyway, all girls like this, see. So this is the new trend in Ukraine, in Russia. This is considered to be fashionable and nice here. When I look at this, for me it seems really ugly. Nothing natural left in these eyes. Not skin, not lips, not nose, not eyebrows, not hairs, not eyelashes even. Nothing. Just nothing. But still, guys, you like this, and don't tell me you don't, because it looks nice, it looks sexy, it looks, you know, Like always, she's taking care, but being realistic. Look at this lady. Do you think she can buy some cheap clothes, or do you think she's making makeup by herself, constantly buying some cheap cosmetics? Just count how much thousands of dollars probably, or hundreds even, let's say, but I think honestly thousands of dollars monthly such ladies using to keep their beauty alive and to look. These ladies, they look like this 24/7. 24/7 in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night. So 24/7 she needs to look like this because her main purpose is to attract you physically. Of course, if you look at this face, you cannot see any signs even or any hints of intellect, right? Or of kind heart, or of a person who would care about you. But nice body, yes, gyms, spa salons, all this beauty shit, of course, this will be day by day. So, and see this lady. 1 second. Why, not this guys, still? No, why this photo is not working? Oh my God. Oh my God, I prepared ladies for you. Wait, oh, like this. For some of you, she probably will look simple, ordinary. But for me, if you wash this lady, wash up her face, I mean, there won't be any big difference between what you see on these photos and what you will see in reality or in your bed in the early morning, right? But if you wash this face, of course, you understand that difference will be huge. So, guys, I want you to look attentively. This also Ukrainian ladies, very nice, but even the face expression, normal. You see the difference between normal and not normal. Normal kind eyes, normal smile, attractive ladies, good ones, and the eyes expression like a shark. No kindness in these faces. But of course, girls know what you like, and of course they gonna use it until you guys be naive. I don't want that. I don't want to tell that none of really beautiful ladies cannot be good. No, but you need to be a lucky one to find the proper one, to find the real one. But I want you just to see even physically, taking away all psychological things. Even looking onto face and the general look, you can see the difference between normality and abnormality. And I guess you will learn it and you will teach yourself, or we will teach you, or somebody will teach you. But I guess we will teach you instead of them teach you, because their lessons are very painful, unfortunately, and expensive. So, guys, be wise. Before sinking into love with a lady with whom you're corresponding just a couple of days, and when you hear these sweet words and this meow, please cool down and think twice, okay? Because I really don't want broken hearts. Money is one side, of course, absolutely painful, as I said, but broken hearts, ruined trust to the whole world, to women in general. Recently, by the way, I had a very interesting, that's not about scamming, but about some also not pleasant situation. I talked with one lady, not talked, but we were arguing on Facebook under some post. One lady was looking for some man to get married, and it was group of psychologists, and the lady was asking for some advice from psychologist. Should she stay with the man when he behaves like this, or should she go? And one lady, she was absolutely crazy in her comments. She was telling such things like all men absolutely traitors, all of them deceiving, all of them not even 99%. She even didn't left 1% for guys that there are probably exist somewhere, not cheating guys, like really honest guys who really can love. And she was keep telling and telling and telling in all these comments. And when I start talking, and she said, oh, one of idiots who trust her husband and never will knew that he is cheating her. Just a poor thing, just a poor thing. And at the beginning, she told her story that she had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend cheated on her. And when the other ladies start to share their happy marriage stories, like, no, don't tell like this, my husband is good, I have a happy family life for more than 10 years, or sometimes 15, 20 years, or we have kids, I trust my husband. These stories start to irritate her, these stories start to make her angry. She start to like to split her poison on all women who were happy, trying to spoil their mood. So that's the same with men. I understand if one man will get into such crush, of course his trust will be ruined, and it's the task of his real future woman, whom probably will be found finally by him. It will be really a difficult task to rebuild the trust to women in general, to believe that not all women scammers, of course, and there are still really genuine and trustworthy women, not only in Ukraine, but I mean all over the world. So guys, that were my main points. And now I'm ready. We have 1 hour and 13 minutes with you, and I'm ready to answer all your questions. I see, guys, you have so many comments. Hopefully, we will have enough time to answer them all. So, hello once again. Hopefully, you're not tired from my information, from my philosophic thoughts. And let's see what kind of questions and what kind of reactions you have today in regard of this topic. Bill, hello, nice to see you. James, this whole industry is a scam. Not the whole, believe me, not the whole, absolutely. Sometimes it can be expensive, but not a scam. So if you see it expensive and you also think it's a scam, that's not true. That's not true. But I'm sorry that you have such a bitter experience, I guess, that you now think that everybody scammers all around. But trust me, not all. Though I have a very big experience in this industry, so I know what I'm talking about. But what? Hello, hello, hello. Gregory, good evening. Happy Orthodox Christmas. Yes, happy Orthodox Christmas to you guys, whoever is celebrating that. I know in some countries still. Yeah, so thanks for greetings. And good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Brandon, hello, good morning. Mhm. Brandon, Vita, what, and Bill, how are you all? Guess you all still on the Friday side of the clock. Yeah. Thanks for asking, Brandon. I have around 7 p.m., 9 minutes to 7 p.m. in Ukraine. I'm fine. By the way, very interesting fact. I guess all of you have read about this trust, peaceful time, silent time, which offers Russian for today. By the way, for today, we had 3 air raid sirens, and that's the country who asked for peaceful time, to have a chance and possibility to celebrate Orthodox Christmas. So, but at the same time, guys, keep being bombed and keep making our people, of course, let's say not here, but in Kherson, right? In Zaporozhye, in Nikolaev, to stay in cold basements, kids, and this holy holiday like we used to have almost all our lives, and of course still a lot of people, a lot of Ukrainian people going to celebrate it today. So that's pretension of silence, but at the same time knife into back, as always, as always. So yeah, but still we are fine, we are fine. We guys have much worse temperature. Yesterday we had such a nice snowfall, such a nice. It was covered with snow, and in the evening raining started. So such a contradiction in the weather. And today we have like really, really big frost. It's disgusting weather outside. Such strong and sharp wind. Even not pleasant to let the dogs out, just for a couple of minutes. Not pleasant. Mhm. Juan, Vita the Brain. Vita the Brain, you've picked a fantastic topic. Thank you. It's good to see you. I really like the topic. Probably, of course, interesting, but I hope the information I shared with you also was interesting for you and useful. So, guys, if you have some questions, if you're dating with someone, if you're corresponding with someone, if you're in relationship with someone, and you want to ask me, you have something that you doubt, you hesitate, you feel something, but you're not sure, something, eating you from inside, you can ask me. If you want to know my opinion, I would gladly share with you my vision on your situation from my point of view. Okay, so don't be shy. Mhm. So guys, hola hermano Juan. Vita, I think there are several reasons men get scammed. Among those reasons are lonely men, desperate for companionship, and delusion, believing a young, gorgeous woman wants an old, broke man. That's actually what I wanted to tell you. So when guys ask me about this topic, I can tell you just in 2-3 sentences. That's very easy. The desire to have love, the desire not to be lonely, and of course some personal psychological characteristics which led you to be easily scammed. That's it, really. And non-realistic expectations. So you, Juan, absolutely right. So other words, what I mentioned, what I told. Yeah, unfortunately. Bill, it's like playing lottery tickets, hoping to win money, never winning, but keep playing and hoping. Yeah, yeah. Also, I see some guys, they are very, like they tried, okay? They tried maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, not losing too much, but being disappointed. And then after they realized and they understood and they stopped. I mean, not stop looking for love in Ukraine, not stop looking for women in Ukraine, not stop looking for honest agencies, matchmaking agencies, right? Which can give you really a lot of honest information, right? And to tell you really how it works. But really, they keep doing the same mistakes. They keep finding the same shitty platforms for communication. They keep choosing the same shitty faces like I showed you. Of course, they look gorgeous. They look gorgeous, these girls. Of course, I understand that. But in these faces, you cannot, though they look like angels, you cannot even see any hint of kindness. or of care or of understanding of other person, or at least a desire to understand other person, not telling about much deeper feelings and emotions. So this type of women, they are not they can't. They just can't because they are different. They have their main purpose, popularity, being famous, earning huge money, for having luxurious life, for traveling, for attending luxurious places, to having luxurious property, to keep their beauty on top for many, many, many lives. That's it. Even dogs, which they buy, these small dogs, they're carrying like this. Even those dogs, they don't like them. That's just a part of their image, of their fashionable image. They can buy these pullovers or different accessories for such dogs for hundreds of dollars, which is considered to be like absolutely insanity for normal person. For normal person, but that's a part of their image, so they are going to invest. They will bring these small dogs to breeders, to groomers, to make them nails, to put them Gucci coat, to carry them in Louis Vuitton bag, so that everybody envies. I'm sorry for those ladies, unfortunately, because they have nothing to give to people except their appearance and cool bodies. That's it. They don't, they're empty inside. So they used and they can only to take but nothing to give. So for what they were born, just to please men's eyes, men's bodies, and to get some kind of payment for that. For me, it's really difficult to imagine such type of ladies staying in the kitchen, with running kids all around, baking something, making a cozy supper. You know, I cannot imagine. Some of them, of course, yes, some of them can be really nice, but still, these people has kind of psychological psychological issues, because they need and they demand attention all the time. And I know some guys, when they tell me the story, and sometimes I know these guys afraid to tell me the new story because they know what will be my reaction, like, oh my god, again. So they're shy to tell me the story for the third, for the fourth, for the fifth time, because they know I will be angry, I will be irritated by then, because I explain all the time, but people keep doing the same things. So they say, no, 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 I don't want, because I know your reaction. They know for sure that I will tell the truth, which they don't like, and they still want to be in this illusion, to have this feeling. That's what I don't like, really. And when I say, okay, show me the photo, they are all the same. If you mix them, I cannot even kind of differentiate. They're different, of course, but the type is almost the same. I say, why are you choosing all the time the same ladies? If you're choosing all the time these blondies, try to choose at least black-haired lady, right? Or something with the natural lips. Oh, she's working as a doctor. I say, okay, and have such lips, doctor. Do you know how much you need to pay for such lips? And that's not even one-time procedure. Okay, maybe a lady really dreaming about such lips. She took the money from the credit card, or she was saving, she was making some transformation with the face. And then you need to do that the same things every month, even with artificial lashes, even with nails. Every month you need to go and to change and to pay again and again and again. It's not like you made it and you have it for 1 year. You paid once big amount and that's it. No, you need to refresh. So that's what really strange for me. I see. Juan. On the other hand, those beautiful women see how easy it is to get men to just throw their money at them for a dream. Yeah, they take advantage of men who refuse to see the world as it is. Absolutely, absolutely, yes. I agree. I agree. But I believe once again, except physical beauty, cool body, these people not able to give something. They are able only to take something. Tracy, hello. Good evening. Thanks. Bill, I want free photo session. Okay, you want free photo session. We're gonna make free photo session for you. Unfortunately, photo session always very expensive. I remember, guys, when I was young, it was like maybe 20 years ago, I had made one photo session for all my life. I was looking really cool there, but I was nice and young at that time, so not much to do with my appearance still. But even then, it was huge money. Even then, that was huge money. But one time, two time in life, that's fine. But if you see on a profile only photo session, only professional photos, that's a loud bell for you. Boom, boom, boom. Be careful. Stop. Or if you still okay and like and lady seems honest to you, you can ask her for normal routine everyday, not professional photos to see how is the difference and how what kind of like will she really want to do that, because sometimes the photos and the reality uh, have too big difference sometimes, unfortunately. So yeah. Şevket done. Wow, perfect. Mashallah, gençlere. Yeah. Juan, not interested in supermodel. In the West, the more attractive the lady, the more of a pain in the butt she is. Absolutely. But let's be also realistic about this. I am not propaganding. I am not pushing you to find some uh, plain lady, not attractive physically, just ordinary, lady that you can feel safe with her. You can let her go whenever she wants because you will always be safe. You will feel secure, no problem, no cheating. I am not propaganding that. Every person must be physically attractive. Absolutely. And I believe the lady should be attractive physically for you in all ways, in all ways. And men, of course, should be attractive physically for lady. Should be charisma, should be nice looking, or at least should be pleasant. Not always people. That doesn't mean that the ladies with not perfect bodies don't have a chance to be happy or cannot make men happy. And by the way, we know millions of examples when really, let's say, openly not really nice looking ladies, sometimes even being big, like big, not plump but big, sometimes not absolutely like nice, but they turned out to be really good wives, really good moms, and they are really understanding and can make a really good family. And I know such couples. When you look at them, you don't understand. You cannot understand what man was attracted, how she attracted the man, but they look absolutely happy. But as I said, everybody has his own or her own preferences, stereotype of attractiveness, some standard of beauty. Some like blondies, with blue eyes. Some like black hairs with black or green eyes. Some like pale skin. Some like a little bit, kind of sunburn, not pale, not white, like not pink. that depends. Everybody has his own fetish. Let's say fetish. Let's use this word. And then due to these preferences, of course, you can choose the lady which will attract you. So not necessarily she needs to be ugly that you feel, oh, okay, now she will be happy to make me happy. No, absolutely. You need to look for nice ladies, for beautiful ladies, but just be careful between real, natural, genuine beauty and all this artificial stuff, you know. So I guess I explained clearly. Tracy, there you go again, Vita, tearing those pink glasses off our faces again. Unfortunately, guys, but I'm doing that for good. I'm doing that for good. I want you to be realistic and wise, and I want that nobody can scam you. Probably, if not for all, but I hope that I can help some of you. When you will find your lady, you will remember some of my points. You will remember some of my, you know, number one, number two, number three, and that probably that can stop you from doing some stupidity before you start losing money, before you really fall in love, and then you're broken, you know, like morally and psychologically broken. For that, I will be really sorry. So hopefully you're gonna use the information wisely, you know. So try to make your basic instincts like close down, you know. But Tracy, I never meant, you know, to disappoint you. I wish you only good luck. What? True. Overinflated ego due to being pedestalized for a long time. Yeah. Absolutely. Juan, Vita, those guys who keep doing the same mistakes over and over are insane. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. That's like women constantly start dating with men, getting married, and then he again and again turned out to be alcoholic. So, what the you understand? Why? Why? You had this experience, so you need to be wise, you need to get this lesson, so you need to see to clarify alcoholic in your future. If not, run. Don't risk your kids, don't put them in danger, don't spoil your life. But these kind of girls or women, they like to victimize their own lives, to sacrifice kids' happiness and calm atmosphere, peaceful atmosphere. So that's the same with men, kind of maniac repetition, you know, of the same things. When you explain that shouldn't be like this, that shouldn't be like this, and the ladies are all like have same templates, same phrases, same, like more or less same scenario of conversation, unfortunately. But I'm happy if guys who present at these live streams, they know what we are talking about and they are wise enough to stop or to understand, to realize, or maybe not to begin, if you understand that in the right time, just in time, you know. Bill, I like certain women in Poland. Okay, she's Ukrainian or Polish? Polish women can be nice, I know. I don't know about mentality so much, but we anyway will be different. We anyway will be different. I know that, by the way, though we are very close to Poland, but I know as well that a lot of Polish men, and I was really surprised. And by the way, a lot of Turkish men complain that the lady changed last time, you know, and they all becoming like too jealous, becoming too demanding, too capricious, wanting just money, high position, and if something goes wrong, unfortunately, ladies leaving the man or make the problems even worse, unfortunately. So Anyway, the world is going crazy. We know everywhere, even here, everywhere. But I still believe there are lots of good, really good and honest women, and hopefully you can find one. Eh, and get married. John Bergley, hello, nice to see you. I guess you joined first time. I have heard that there are scam schools on the internet where ladies can be taught to demand the most from a partner man. Absolutely true. Yes, yes, yes. But now they call them like courses for self-development, for self-improvement, for courses where ladies should be taught to love herself finally, because before she never loved her, but now it's the right time to start loving herself and to start to take the proper place in society, and how to make the man feel the real woman is next to him, and how to make the man behave with her how she actually deserves. And yes, those courses, they are not calling, of course, scam schools. No, no, because that's illegal, but they are calling like psychological courses, as I said, for self improvement. Like, seems like for poor ladies who constantly, kind of victims and cannot demand anything from men and work hard, and the man doesn't appreciate their efforts and never gives what she deserves and never brings her flowers and never helps her at home or with kids and never spends time with her. So seems like they teach ladies to get back your husband as a man, to get back the passion interrelationship. But by other words, not all, but you are right. So how much the lady should feel precious, and she needs to understand how much she needs to get from men, and the man, as an obedient alpha male, should give that all to her. So yeah, actually, true. True enough. True enough. Bill, I took first number one in waiting room. Okay. Так. So, guys, we have 47 minutes with you. Looking for your questions. Juan, it's your world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Very cool joke. Very cool joke. Ay. What? Make sure you bring treats or she'll use her claws. Yeah. Jack, hello, hello, hello. Vita, I call shitty girl with respect. I'm more healthy and strong now than I was 25 years ago. I'm very happy for you, and that's really cool. Perfect and strong. I became an international health coach through IIN. Unfortunately, I don't know the abbreviation. Sorry. To first help myself become healthy. Meat, eggs, and strong. Super, 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 super. My greetings, my congratulations. As I said, I have the godfather of my elder daughter. He's 60, 63, 64, but absolutely no alcohol, no smoking, good food, exercising every day in any weather doesn't matter, minus 20 or raining or windy or snowy. Training, 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 keep his body in a really good shape, absolutely good shape, being absolutely active, meeting friends, having two small kids, having she's not 20 years younger than him, but right 18 something. But absolutely good couple because he's look much, much younger. They look like almost the same, you know. So yeah, greetings to such people. I really envious in a good way to people who can keep themselves, you know, in cool condition. Yes, and that's really great. That's really great. So I believe you can find your lady being in such until you are in such great condition. Happy New Year once again. Yeah. Mm. Juan Vita, I just love how you speak matter of factly. You really have men speak down, but on a little softer for those men with sensitive egos. You're amazing. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Thanks, thanks. I can be hard. I can be hard. But sometimes people really need that. People really need that because if you tell softly, people cannot understand in different situations. In different. With my enemies, I am always hard, you know. But by the way, I can be hard with my friends, with people whom I really care and I really like. I mean, even men, because I have a lot of men friends, much more than women, believe me. Almost all my friends, they are men whom I really trust, respect, love in a good way, right? Not as a man, but as a friend, as a personality, and I really care. And if these people, if these men or women, doesn't matter actually, if they keep doing the same mistake or get into trouble and same and same and same, one time I can be really angry. Really. I can be really angry. Uh, like very sincerely angry and trying to explain why that's not working like that and that should work in like this. And of course, in my native language, that's much easier for me, you know, to deliver the instructions, of course. But yeah, that's not so easy in English because anyway, that's not my native language. But still, I hope that you guys who knows me already, you understand me and you feel me and you know what I want to tell you. So the delivery is okay, I hope. Right. Jack, a PPL pay per letter is 99.99% scam. Of course, several legitimate options always exist. Learn life. Yes, absolutely. I agree. I agree. I agree. By the way, when I was looking for some photos today, I got onto some international, but not international, Russian Ukrainian forum of ladies, of women who really, guys, who really want to find the man in Europe, but seriously, not scamming, but seriously. And I can tell you, there are lots of ladies who absolutely have serious intentions, and they are looking, of course, on this. Sometimes they are looking always on matchmaking companies and dating sites or different platforms with a free service for ladies, for women. But there were Ukrainian ladies and Russian ladies, not this year, couple of years old forum, like 2-3 years old forum. But really, all the ladies were interested and they were sharing information between each other. What's the best site? What's the best platform? Girls, tell me. One lady said, I'm not looking for American men. I'm looking specifically for European men. Probably because of the difference in mentality. Maybe she had some experience. I don't know. Another one said, "Oh, but," and then she mentioned some platform and she said, "Oh, only Americans there. I'm looking for Europeans." And then another one, "Oh, I'm dreaming about American. Can you give me the link? Because I'm looking specifically for American. I want to go to live in America." And all ladies, guys, were sincere. So still, I believe it's a hard time, it's a hard job. It takes your efforts, it takes your investment, not only financial, I mean intellectual, moral, psychological, but still. And that was really pleasant for me to read. Were some Ukrainian ladies who asked, the lady was, by the way, not so young, like 46 something, and she was really dreaming about the man, and she said that she had some relationship, but the guy was like fooling her probably for 6 years, and finally she understood he is not going to marry her, and she was asking for advice of other ladies, like, can you girls give me advice how to really understand if the guy is serious. Like, I cannot of course start communicating. See, that's, by the way, here is the point, because she said, of course, when starting to correspond with the guy, start messaging with him, I cannot ask him about marriage and kids and how much he's serious. That's one more point for you, what I mentioned. Serious lady will be ashamed to ask you and to tell you about such things. She will need time. But the ladies who are not ashamed, of course, never going to marry you and even to meet you, or to meet you and to get much more when they can. So what was that was really interesting for me to read. And I was happy because I saw really a big amount of ladies who are really interested in finding the man. One woman was looking for a guy from Finland because she knows this language. Another one told, I'm looking for German guy, and that's why I'm taking courses right now and learning German language. So some told, I know only English and not going to learn some other, that's why I'm looking only for like Great Britain or American guys. But all of them, what was really pleasant surprise for me, all of them were absolutely sincere and absolutely with the positiveness, sharing advice and hints and like help with each other, and about this topic. So that was nice. That was nice. So guys, let's go further. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. So we guys have 35 minutes with you exactly until I have electricity. The situation with electricity made us a little bit relaxing while holidays, but from now on the situation again will be not pleasant, and probably some accidental switches off, like some blackouts possible. We were informed today. Why? Because extremely cold weather is coming, and of course the level of using electricity and power will be increasing. Yeah, because that's understandable. People will start to use all these heating, radiators, making them more, or like air conditioners or something to warm up apartments, because it's really cold now outside. So that's why, of course, the deficit will be occurring again. I guess when it was above 0 degrees, that was really cool, and we a little bit got some, break to breathe in a little bit. So yeah. Hello, Riders Jonis. Hello, nice to see you. Happy New Year. Hello to all, Vita too. But what Vita, both of them look fake. Who both? Photos? Which one? We are talking about girls? Makeup and filters. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Juan, Vita, Instagram ladies are being flown out to Dubai, United Arabian Emirates for fun times. Yeah. Yeah. Those look better, more authentic. Yeah, I understood. You're talking about photos which I showed to you guys. Yes, absolutely. Still really nice and attractive ladies, still with makeup, still in some probably decoration, so specially maybe called for photographer, but absolutely different image, right? What they create, imagination about their personality. So, yeah. But for duck lips, yes, I don't know who really still likes that. That seems to be so ugly. They cannot eat with them properly. It seems to me they cannot laugh because you can't stretch it because it's dangerous. It can be trauma or some injuries or something. And I guess the feeling of such lips, far from pleasant. I don't know. I never tried, but you guys who tried can share the experience. Still, I think they're much more harder and they cannot move them in a natural way. That seems disgusting. I don't know. I understand. We talk with you. We discussed when makeup outline some natural beauty, some natural features to make them a little bit more bright, right? To look nice, of course, maybe to cover some disadvantages of the skin. That's normal, of course. Every woman likes to look much nicer, much more beautiful than she is, and almost every lady not happy with what she's seen in the mirror. Almost all of them would like to change something, would like to brighten something. So that's natural process with all women, but still, measures should be in everything. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon, hate those juju lips. Popping injections into them are awful. We have a lot of girls right now with such lips. Really a lot. Really a lot. All this hyaluronic acid, all this here and in lips, and oh my god. Juan, Vita, I agree, and to go a bit further. When I see women like that, I feel her soul is fake, is her lips, buttocks, etc., etc. Yes, I understand, guys, but I don't know why. When I talk to some of you, okay, to some of my friends, they all say this. Oh, she's looking fake. I don't like. But when we turn to the story and he showed me the photo, I see. Can you see that they are almost the same? You just told me you don't like. Oh, you think she has a fake lips, right? Maybe she, try to find excuses because he don't want to lose this dream. So maybe imitation lips not so bad. Still, maybe it was her dream. Maybe when I will be with her, I will convince her to stop doing that and she won't do that anymore. So you see, sometimes guys tell what they know they should tell, but in reality they still do what they want to do deeply inside, because like a secret, hidden desires. Brandon, peroxide princess, yeah. Don't want a plastic woman. Though, let's agree, guys. Sometimes they really look cool. They take care about their bodies. They have all nice figures, of course, but as well, almost all of them have artificial breast. Let's call that breast, because artificial cannot be breast, right? Should be used in other words, but we're gonna use breast. In Fosika. I like the second pictures for sure. I'm old school. Good. Hi, Vita. Alan from St. Petersburg, Florida. Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks. I'm a little back from your comments, yeah, because I know you were commenting while I was talking, but I cannot look at your comments. Otherwise, I would be absolutely distracted and I will not deliver what I planned to deliver to you guys. So that's why hopefully you understand. why I'm starting answering your questions after. Tracy, way too much war paint. Yeah, absolutely. Mhm. Nevilex, realistically, I don't like all those artificial trends. It's a turn off. Uh, but, by the way, but I know some men from my surrounding who how how is to say in English, you know, when you have this stick and you're trying to make it, you know, and you make it too much. You have this, so don't make the stick to flex, to stretch, not to flex probably, right? Don't make the stick to flex so too much, something like that. But you understand what I mean. So I have a guy, he's my friend, and he is married with a lady which is much younger than him, much, and he's absolutely against uh, any cosmetic and any normal stuff which every civilized woman should do, I guess, in 21st century, like at least shaving legs, let's say, or cleaning eyebrows, you know, to make them more shaped, more good shape. So he never let her polish her nails, to use in a male, right? uh, so to make makeup and everything, and we were fighting with him for that, because she was really nice lady, but he said she's so nice without all this shit. I said, that's not your body, that's her body. You're not to decide. You don't have right to decide. Should she shave her legs or not? Should she make her nails or not? That's her body. She decides what to do. If you don't like her doing, just go away and find another one, wild lady like Pithecanthrope, you know, from the 5th century or whatever, from the forest. Go to Africa, whatever. But you don't have right. And they make really big scandals about this, because she always wanted just to make kind of lipstick, you know, a little bit. And when she was ready to go out, he always like cleaned her lips and he didn't let her. And that wasn't because of jealousy, that wasn't because he was afraid that she will be tempted by someone because she's looking nice. That's just because the guy doesn't like really any type of cosmetic. He likes just pure face, pure skin, never nothing, just nothing. No coloring hairs, just nothing. Because he said, I like to touch and to kiss pure skin with no cosmetic. But I said, that's fine. She's not making makeup at home. But when you go outside, she want to look like a woman, like she want to look more attractive when you go to some party or to some BBQ, to the company where a lot of friends. She wants, that's her body. She doesn't make it like too much, you know, like too bright, like a wild makeup, yeah, like a war makeup, like a tribal makeup. But no, so that's also, guys, too much. That's what I wanted to tell you. Don't make the stick to flex too much. That's also not good. So everything should be in balance, in a normal, you know, in a normal portion. So about artificial trends. Yes, we are not telling about artificial breasts and lips, but about normal things, yeah. No true love, no thanks, Jack. That's lack of light. Yes, lack of energy in eyes, right? No charisma. Just something like tuning for the nice, luxurious car, right? But no energy, no warmth. Yeah. The lady in the field, one, the lady in the field looks beautifully natural. Yes, that I want. That's what I wanted to show you. That you can see the difference. That necessarily choose such ladies because they're still Barbie girls. I'm so plastic. That's fantastic, you know. Uh, yeah, duck lips girl has the eyes of narcissist, deceit and manipulation ooze out of them. Yes, agree. Brandon, the country look lady is very nice, and if she's genuine countryless, this is my type of lady. She's not should be necessarily like typically country lady, but she should be okay uh, being in nature and being in a natural condition, and she should be okay to live in a private house in suburbans, not being only eager to find to live in a big city, in metropolitan, to have all these modern possibilities. So she should be okay to be normal, always a normal. In being a country lady, also can be, guys, too much. And we have a problem about countryside people here. Let me think to translate it in a correct way that you understand. Like you can take out the person out of the countryside, of the village, but you never can take out village out of the person. So you understand, I hope, the meaning. What does that mean? So some people being from countryside and from village really want to pretend they are city people and they are far from country, but when you communicate with them more and more, you see the level of culture, the level of manners, actually the level of intellect and the way of thinking. So we see, yeah, the person can move from village to the city, but that doesn't mean that the village is not inside of him anymore. Also, so be careful with the country style ladies too. Sometimes can be too much country, too much. So balance. Guys, 20 minutes we have with you. Info seeker. Also, they seem to be young ones. Yes, I like the one picture in the fields. I like long hair and red lipstick lips with a nice smile, with great legs because I am a leg man. That's what melts me. To my mind, legs always should be nice. That's always what if I were a man, I always would see the legs, and I have my own preferences about shape and form of legs of lady. So I can agree with you, info seeker, right? Tracy, those first ladies all are showing a wrestling beach face. Yes. Unfortunately, yeah. But not unfortunately, because we are not going to deal with them. So we actually don't care. That's their lives, their bodies. But yeah, hopefully you will make the right choice and you will remember what we talked today about. What? Brandon Byron agreed. Authenticity is better than fakeness. Dark lips girl and the other ones put in their face, pay for their appearance, and use camera filters to make themselves look beautiful. Yeah. But all they do is show they're not authentic. The put is mildly unattractive. Leo, hello, very good here. Nice to see you. Thanks. Jack, Vita, cheating is contrary to the purposes of life. An honorable person keeps their marriage vows. They are sacred. Of course, definitely. But sometimes, unfortunately, people break rules. Bill Vita, I want the natural woman versus the plastic fish-faced injected lips woman. You want to try? You want to try to see the difference? I guess you have already to know, to be aware how they feel, both natural and plastic. Mm. Vincent Orlando, hi everyone. Vita, good topic. What you're saying is true. Thanks. Vita, expense is relative. Yes. Guys, trying to see if I have a lot of comments still, because we have 20 minutes with you. Jack, I'm not a religious person, but for me it's about good morals and values. Cheating shows bad character, bad morals, and terrible values. You can't respect others if you can't respect yourself. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. I agree 100% with you. Yeah, absolutely. Right. What? A woman betraying her partner and letting another person enter her so easily shows she has no respect for herself. Absolutely. But it's the same story with the men. Let's mention not only women, but men as well. Yeah, because after he goes back to the lady who is the mother of his kids, and that's like making the sacred, as Jack said, place dirty. Dirty. Though sometimes I understand there are situations when guys really can stop loving or respecting their ladies, or vice versa. So I think when it's going wrong and nothing to be done, nothing to be rescued anymore, nothing to repaired, to rebuild, so it's better to split, to let each other live normal, peaceful life with whom they want. It's even better to stay friends. That's what I used to do, than enemies, right? Because we are civilized person. But of course, not with everyone you can stay friends after relationship, and talking normally, of course. Brandon, give them no time, Vita. Keep the heat on the enemy. Leo, very nice to hear. Honest lady. Yeah, thanks. Guys knows I'm honest. Even if you don't like to hear, I anyway will tell you. Because I wish you all the best. And with people to whom I wish all the best, I can be sometimes strict, or like a little bit even angry, because I really want with all my heart and energy to make you, him or her, doing correct things and doing right things. So that can make me, sorry, I fidget myself a little bit, guys. So that can make me sometimes irritated. Yeah, Juan Antonio, a person doesn't have to be religious for ethics, morality, etc., to align with religious tenets. Also true. I know some really religious people here who go to church, sorry, like every weekends, who keep like all the rules, and keep all holidays, and telling about God all the time, but at the same time absolutely dirty and black inside. So that's not necessarily. That depends, of course, on everybody. That depends. But yeah, true. I agree. Infosika, she needs to be smart, have a positive attitude about life. Yes, no negative person. If she has a little girl, that would be icing on the on the cake, or if she wants to have a baby, but I want a baby girl. Yeah, girl, they are cool. It's easy to deal with them, and they're more sweet to dads, right? Like daddy's daughter. Yeah, but guys also like a son, proud, glory, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Juan, Vita, the fake beautiful woman will also realize they are trading their youth and beauty for a happy family with children. Yeah, they will age out of this lifestyle and will be left alone. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. This child free and husband free becoming popular, but still only in some among some certain layers of society. So we don't need to follow them. We don't need to be upset for them. We still have a lot of traditional ladies and men, even in 21st century, and we just need to combine them. That's it, to make couples. So, guys, 13 minutes. Mhm. Jack. Bill, while you are in a waiting room, I stole the girl away to distant lands. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, until somebody is thinking, another one is acting. That's also great about men. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very cool joke, Jack. Yeah, what? And then they cry on videos on the internet blaming men for not wanting them while being supported by like-minded women who are in the same position. Yes. These girls, they can't be, they were not created for long and strong relationship because I don't know what to talk with these people about actually. Probably sex can be good. I don't know. Probably going out can be good to show off. Probably, yeah. But to talk, to interact, to share ideas about what only Instagram or new procedures or some new clothes which neighbor bought or had on new phone model or something like that only, but not even it seems to me not even normal communication. Yeah, Jack, absolutely true. I absolutely agree. A man chooses, it's his choice. Choose wisely. Absolutely. Yeah, easy to remember. Choose wisely. That's always your choice. So that's the same about money. Like, nobody push you. Nobody push you physically. Nobody make you pay physically. I mean, no pressure on you, real pressure in real life. That's when the guys are being scammed, that's only their decision, unfortunately. So they are easy to be pushed, like then psychologically, unfortunately, but that's only their decision. So needs to be only angry for themselves. I mean, about money, about broken heart and delusions. That's why I said I'm more sorry, guys, for broken lives, for broken hopes and broken hearts, illusions, plans for future. dreams in your mind. When you dream about something, you create some specific picture, and when it's ruined one day, you just shocked. And for that, I'm really sorry. But money, guys, when you pay, when you send, when you buy, that's just your choice. Nobody twist your hands, nobody stole your credit card or your portemonnaie, something, your wallet, right? So be careful with that. Think twice. Mhm. Bill, I really don't know. Would women like men with duck lip injections? I don't think so. I don't think so. I guess some girls can like the guys with big lips, because they are considered to be softer and like better kisses or something, but not with injections, definitely, I guess. Borchus quacus maximus, what? Yeah. Yeah, Jax, I see you are absolutely safe from scams. That's great. That's great. Be safe and further, right? But don't be too much also, too much, too much, too much. I hope you will find the lady and you will feel this is she, the only one, and you will finally get her and bring her to the distant lands, to the distant islands, as you said, until other guys in the waiting room. Infosika, I thought I was on the wrong channel. I hate then this happens. I don't think Vita can see my remarks and questions. Guys, I'm actually looking at every comment and trying to answer all comments. Only when you communicate with each other, then probably, yeah. Juan, I thought the Turkish culture is not very compatible with Ukrainian. Am I correct? The culture is absolutely different. The culture is absolutely different. The religion is different, absolutely, as you know. What is the same? It's the hospitality and openness. People like to spend time almost the same way. So, like, I traveled some countries, but and then I see the difference. I see the difference. Even in this way about hospitality, Turkey is more close to us than Poland, even. In Poland, though, absolutely, as I said, right now, doing absolutely huge amount of help greatly. But when we talk, when you live in Poland, people a little bit cooler. They're not have a tradition to meet very often, to make a BBQ together, But in Turkey, it's very easy to call to someone late in evening and say, "Oh, today is a football match. I have some chips and cola. We can order some chicken and potatoes. We are coming to you." And that's what makes really the cultures a little bit more, same, because people used to go to guests, to attend each other, more likely like in Ukraine than in Europe, because in Europe you need mostly, of course, you need to call before, you need to make an appointment like really ahead, some period ahead. In Turkey, this is much more simple and easier. People just decide to do something, they buy fastly food, they make BBQ just in the yard or even in the balcony, making some coffee, watching some football match. Oh, that's what makes culture the same. But all the rest, of course, is different. But I know a lot of happily married couples, Russian and Ukrainian ladies with Turkish men who live there many years, who have 2, 3, 4 kids, who run the business together and actually have very good families. Not all, of course, because Turkey is a specific country anyway. But still, I know examples of very good and happily married people there. So, yeah. Rishab Valier. Hi Vita. Hello, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I have just watched a couple of videos of yours regarding dating in Ukraine, and all of them are actually mind-blowing. Looking forward to see such more valuable content from you. Love from very, very happy to be useful, guys, really. If you're interested and if you like, so you're welcome. I'm always here to help. Juan, if a man is obedient to his wife, then by definition he isn't an alpha, he is a beta. What means obedient man? You know, yesterday I read very nice statement of one very famous psychologist. He has a very specific approach. And you know, he was telling about who is the real man is. And he said the real man who really can make the woman happy is the man who is ready to change, who can be flexible, who is ready to change, not to change his lady, not to change conditions or something, but who is ready to change by himself. So if you don't like to go shopping, but you know your lady doesn't like to go there alone and probably need your advice or support or to help with bags, or she want to choose something and she want that you looked at this and give her direction. Oh, this is good, this suits you, this is not. Some ladies really, I hate shopping alone, I hate shopping at all, by the way, at all, absolutely, totally. I buy 99% online, everything for many, many, many years. Only products I can buy in supermarkets on some really necessary things like batteries or some stuff for school for kids when I need really fast. All the rest I am buying online. So, but when I go, or when I went, I was going when I was younger, I always would like to have my man next to me that he can see, is it good? If he will like it on me, if he likes this style. So what we mean by obedient? That's a very serious question, by the way, and I don't think it will be 2 minutes for me to enough to explain you what I see by obedient man, what is bad in obedience and what is really good. The man who really likes, respect, loves his lady, who doesn't want to make her upset, who helps in everything and who listens to her. Like if she asks him to stay at home instead of going to hang around with his friends to drink some beer, and of course most of Ukrainian men will be unhappy and tell him like, oh, you are this under healer, this stuff under high heels when the lady can pin, and like under healer. Because you are obedient. Why you listen to her? That's your life. We are your friends. I think the right man should see what his lady wants. But of course, if the lady is not crazy, if lady goes to her friends sometimes for some meeting and she doesn't let her husband to go out with his friends, that's also not correct, right? So should be balanced. So next time we can continue discussion about disobedience or obedience of men. Guys, unfortunately, I have the last minute. I have to tell you goodbye right now. Thanks for everything. To wish also Merry Christmas, whoever is going to celebrate today. Thanks for so nice conversation. Hopefully you like it. We're gonna meet with you tomorrow. It will be 9 a.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Ukrainian. If nothing extraordinary happens, okay. Guys, please remember we need to get our donation quota for our monthly payments, right? Expenses for the channel, and whoever likes this Ukrainian dating.tv project and channel, and who likes our girls to continue streaming, especially for you, you like the content. So please feel free, okay, to donate, to help. What? I hope you are here and you will help me because I need to go first. Description, match guarantee. Description. I say you can find the link in the description under this video, as always. So any comfortable amount for you. But if 40 viewers, you remember, just donate $2. That will help our channel to live further, especially for you guys, okay? And of course, we are very grateful for those who keep doing that and who already done that for our channel. So guys, love you all. See you tomorrow. Prepare your questions. Tomorrow will be war update, I guess, something. And for those guys who just joined us today, I would like to show some short video about our channel that they have an idea. Probably some guys joined us accidentally, but now they know what we are gossiping here about, okay? And hope to see all of you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Have a nice rest of the day.
Hello, привет, and welcome to Ukrainedating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day, 7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious women tick. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends? Only together we can make a difference, guys.
Goodbye. Have a nice day, guys.